What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Recently, I've been asked several times to do a reaction video to Little Big Toro. I don't know he was Little Toro, now he's Big Toro. I don't know, right? And I was like, nah, I'm good. And they were telling me, remember when you reacted to Daniel Ferreira? And they said, this is the new Daniel Ferreira. Like, he's a gold mine. You'll have so much stuff to clown, this and this and that. And I was just like, the dude has admitted to having a bad charge. It's been put out there that he has a bad charge. And I was like, I'm not trying to give that dude no shine. As much as I probably could just have a field day with what he says, and I just, for me, didn't sit right. And then I start seeing all these videos, all these shorts about Big Little Toro in LA crashing out, right? And at first I thought people were just targeting him for whatever reason. I mean, obviously the charge that he has, a lot of people just, he's not flying whatsoever, never could be, right? But I was like, there's no way this dude is in Los Angeles County acting up, being disrespectful. And I remember somebody sending me something about, and it was just, I think it was just a still, it was just a picture. And it was about Big Little Toro. And I said to the person, I said, there's no stripes in hurting somebody that's mentally ill. None whatsoever, right? But because these videos kept popping up on my feed, I said, you know what? Instead of me watching what everybody else is saying about him, let me watch his video. Man. I watched this video and I saw this dude completely melting down, getting bolder and bolder, walking down the street where there was no gang members, there was no criminals, it was just regular people. And he was getting louder and louder, madder and madder, screaming at his phone. And I legitimately, I paused it. I was like, what the hell is this, right? He was walking through a certain area. I don't know where it is, where it was. And he was yelling out a neighborhood, right? A neighborhood that he knows he can't go into. And he was saying it was his barrio. And he's never there. This is a guy that disrespected all of the Northerners. I believe it was less than a year ago. And now he's I don't get it, but I will say this. And it's not for his sake. It's for someone else's sake. Toro, you need to get out of California. Period. You've disrespected all of the North. You went into the biggest county in California with the most gang members, and now you're disrespecting that area. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a youngster, whether he's from Southern California or from Northern California, that's going to take what you're saying a certain type of way, and they're going to act on it. And they're going to go do time, probably the rest of their lives. They're going to lose their family, their freedom, their relationships. And that ain't cool. The things you've said, the way you conducted yourself. Look at, even when I was a fool, when I was a youngster, when I was gangbanging, I knew You go into anyone else's hood, barrio, anyone else's neighborhood where you know there's that gang activity at, and it's not your neighborhood and it's not your rival's neighborhood, you show that place respect. Not out of fear, but because they have it coming. It's at least 100 of them. You by yourself. The hell you gonna do? Now, I don't know if people like don't get it. In Southern California, you know, Little Toro was walking. Little Big Toro, I gotta say both names. Little Big Toro was walking around in a Frisco jersey. In Southern California, that color doesn't mean anything. So for someone to walk around in red and act like, you know, you're doing the damn thing, there's barrios down here. That's their neighborhood color. Nobody color bangs in Southern California because there's only Southerners in Southern California. This is a mentally ill person who is putting someone else in a position to have to do something to him. And believe me, whoever does it, hey, if you're in that life, I can't knock what you feel you had to do. But at the end of the day, it's a J-Cat. It's somebody who's not all there. Somebody who doesn't even know where the hell they are. And yet, whoever does it, like I said, maybe he goes back up north and they catch him, or he stays, you know, wiggling around down here and they catch him. Whoever does it is going to do real time, have a real sentence, and really lose everything for someone who doesn't even know where the fuck they're at. I don't think there's anybody. I know for a fact there's nobody who's really from that world who looked at that and the huffing and puffing and flaring nostrils and really thought, this is a down dude. This is somebody to be worried about. Dudes that are really from that world don't look at people like that. They look at people, are they a problem or not? And he's making himself a problem. And I think he should just go move somewhere else. Move back with his grandpa. Get on his medication. This video is not to condone any type of violence. This is to try to get somebody to get the hell out of Dodge and let people live, man. So nobody has to do anything. Because some of these youngsters are going to feel they have to. I heard he did a video after, I don't know if it was before or after, and he was crying and just saying, hey, I don't want any problems. You can't unscramble an egg. You can't go into someone's house and disrespect it. You know, he said he came to Southern California because he wants to get into acting and he wants to get into being a comedian. He's not a comedian. Who's going to hire somebody who's that nuts? It's not going to happen. Move somewhere, get into a program that can help you with your mental illness. Get your head right, man. Stop putting other people in positions to where they feel they have to do something. It's not right. It's my video for the day, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe. Be smart and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out of here.